There's no point in saying good morning, because it certainly is not one.
What a terrible betting day. Um, I thought all those picks were decently thought out. I thought those were actually the right side, especially the Knicks play. Um, the Bucks play should have been a golden opportunity for them to bounce back. The Nets have been a falling knife, and the under in the Magic game. Magic came out super hot. Decided to score 120 when they haven't done that in a while. So just the wrong side. Shout out to homie that hit me up, let me know that some of those picks he was on as well, and those were good picks. And um, you know, we move on. We had I think that's my first 0-3 day. I know I've had an 0-2 day, but usually see some green in there somewhere. But we will move on today. We have 8 games on the card. I have a couple picks. I don't have thoughts of everything, but we'll just go over it now. What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Against the Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Friday, March 22nd. There's 8 games on the card. First game up is the Celtics and the Pistons, and we know the Celtics are best team in the league record-wise. There's 16 games left. This is where the Celtics might start to focus on health going into the playoffs. So I think there might be some opportunity to jump on some of these large numbers. Today with the Pistons might not be the best opportunity. There are some people from the Celtics on the injury report. And, we've been trying to guess when these people were going to sit for a little bit. And I think this is the perfect time. So if you're willing to, this Pistons plus 14 is definitely in play. But on their side, they also have Fontecchio out. They have Gibson out, Grimes out. So there's a lot of injuries on both sides. That's just my little caveat. They're going to be focused on being healthy going into the playoffs and staying healthy since they didn't get to make it all the way to the finals last time. So that would be where I'm leaning, but I'm not betting that game at all. Thunder and the Raptors. We told ourselves the other day we're going to look for the Thunder at single-digit favorites and not play with these double-digit numbers with them because they're going to win the game. But will they care to win by 15? Will the Raptors make a push to try to save face in Toronto by the end of the game? So I would lean Thunder in this game. Maybe a Raptors team total under, but I'm staying off this one as well. Pelicans Heat. I like the over in this game. They have been putting these totals pretty low, and they do cash for those teams that I keep mentioning. But with this particular game, we have two teams that, one has some revenge. So Miami beat New Orleans in February 106-95 in New Orleans, as New Orleans was favored by 2. Total of that game was 220. Obviously went under. New Orleans hasn't played to a total that this low at all in the last 10 games. In every game except for one would have been way over this total. And that game was Brooklyn on the 19th, 104-91. The Heat have also, they had a stretch of games where they played Pistons, Sixers, Cavs. They played a low scoring game with the Nuggets in there. And that's when we were catching all those numbers. Those numbers started at 216, 217, 214. Then they started getting lower and lower, 206, 208. So we're going to go back over on this 209 number for the Pelicans and the Heat. So that's going to be my pick for that game. Cavs, Timberwolves, also going over. This number is at 209 right now, I believe. 207. We're definitely going over to 207. So Minnesota has every game that they've played in the last 10 games has gone over this number except for that Clippers game on the 3rd. That was 88-89. And that was a 1-point loss to the Clippers in Minnesota. But this team is 6-4 to the over. And Cleveland has also played to the over in their last 9 games to this number. So short and sweet, we're going over this number. I think I would lean towards the Cavs at the 7.5 number. But I'm going to stay off the side because I can't really get a read on the Timberwolves as far as when they want to play well and when they don't. They are 23-9 at home, so this is where they win games. But will they cover the 8-point spread? Pacers and Warriors. I want to lean the Warriors. Pacers have been dropping games that I thought they should have won last couple, and we tried to fade the Warriors the other day and got bit. But I don't think Halliburton has come out of his funk yet either. So not completely. He did score 20 in his last game against the Pistons. His point total was at 20.5, so he still went under. But he's just been terrible from the field recently. It does look like he's been getting to the line. The way the Warriors are playing right now, I don't want to jump in front of them, but to ask them to cover a 5-point spread, no, whatever. We'll ride with the Warriors at the 5. Don't know if I will bet this straight or not, but that will be the side that I like. Last game, 76ers and Lakers. I like the over 224 in that game, and I would lean Lakers. But Sixers are coming off a bad offensive game, and I can see their regression keeping it closer than we think. Plus, everybody is on the Lakers as far as the bets go. So I would lean the Lakers. I kind of like the over better. Philly, just like Miami, was coming off a string of games with a lot of defensive, lower scoring, lower paced teams, and now they're coming into a different set of teams that play a little faster, score a little more points, and you got to keep up. So I think this is where the overswing is coming. The Lakers have been shooting well, have been playing well. 6-4 straight up, 7-3 to the over. Not sure if they'll cover this spread. I would lean that way, the way the Sixers have been playing, and I would lean the over in that game. So officially, we are on the over in the Pelicans Heat. We're on the over in the Cavs and Timberwolves. I like the Warriors minus the 5. and the over in the Lakers 76ers game and lean towards the Lakers. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going to be watching for, and we're going to lock those in. And we're going to come back tomorrow for some more basketball.